How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the first official episode of Red Talk. I'm your host, Nico Trafton. For me, I'm a basketball player at Atlantis University, and I'm also a student ambassador. And we have two very special guests with us here today on the introduction episode. We have the SID, Kat Espinosa, and the athletic director of all athletics, Joelle Williams. How you guys doing today?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm doing pretty good.
Very excited to be here.
Oh, no. Thank you for coming. It's my pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. So now, today, we're going to talk about what Red Talk is. In your eyes, what is Red Talk?
For me, I would say Red Talk is red. Atlantis is one of our main colors. And then just a talk, I'm guessing athletics related. And we're just going to show you guys, from your point of view, student-athlete point of view, what you guys have here experienced and what your experience is like here in the university.
It's also a catalyst to build community experience for Atlantis University, both for academics as well as athletics. So it's a bridge to help the university build a better community experience.
I feel like this is going to benefit the university in many ways.
Definitely.
With new students and old students too, it shows that we have unity. We're still here. We still have life in the school, and we're becoming one. So yes, I like this.
Yes. So what is Red Talk for you?
Red Talk for me, being a student athlete and going here, Red Talk for me is I'm going to be the voice. I'm going to be the voice of the school, of my peers. And it's a way to vocalize and see what we could really get out of our school, what makes us us. So that way y'all get an inside view of what it's like for me, and we get an inside view of what it's like for you. So now we're connecting both worlds instead of being in the blue. You know what I mean?
Right. Now we're in the red.
Nope. Everything red over here. Forks up, forks up, forks up.
Yes.
Okay. So, in my opinion, would you guys like to know why we created this?
Yes.
Also, we created this to get, because a lot of people in the school, it's a small school, so we have to form a community. It's still new in a sense. So this is a way that we could vocalize different points of views and show everybody like we're one and the same. We're all Atlantis, and as I go by, united we stand, divided we fall. If we all together, nobody could break us but us. And that's what I feel like this is here. This is what we're here for.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Kat, I know you played at Bear University. You was a dual athlete. You played volleyball and basketball. Tell us about that. Like, what would you give advice to the younger kids who want to be college athletes? What is it like?
So I would say first and foremost, just never stop dreaming about it. Whether you're 60 years old or 16 years old, or you're about to graduate and have, opportunities to play at the next level, I would say keep that front and foremost of whatever you're doing, because that's going to give you your vision. That's going to give you the future success that you're looking for. That's going to give you your 6 a.m.s, your 10 p.m. practices. And it's really about keeping that dream alive, whether you're young or ready to go into college and get that university level competition. And just never stop believing in yourself. Just keep going every time in practice. Figure out where you went wrong or where you went right, and never have it a negative, but see in a positive light as to, okay, maybe it was your form. Maybe it was a consistency. Maybe you didn't put up enough shots to figure out why I wasn't falling to begin with. And you kind of just have to repeat until you kind of build that muscle memory enough to know that the next one's going to go in, and never lose that confidence in yourself of knowing I am me and I'm the one who's going to make the play happen, or be the one that makes the team better by just getting the rebound or, hitting the game-winning spike or whatever the case may be. Just always have that belief in yourself.
Always keep going. Always keep going. And for you, Joelle, you have a big you have a big task ahead of you. You're our athletic director.
Right.
So we're still working on it. Like, it's new. We have a lot of sports. And I'm asking you, what's your vision? What's your end goal with the athletic department?
Well, our end goal is to build a department that helps the student athletes to be the heartbeat of the university. Athletics is the pulse for every university.
Yeah.
No matter what programs we offer, what you find in most universities is that people recognize universities by their athletics.
Yeah.
And what we want to build here is an environment, a community environment, where our student athletes will feel that, one, they're part of our whole future, our destiny, and number two, that they leave here with such a connection that they always want to give back to Atlantis University. Just because we're small doesn't mean that we can't be influential. And so that's what we're trying to build here with our athletic department.
So would you say you want us to be unified? Your end goal is to make us one in all and one in all.
Definitely. The most important thing with any corporate setting or any corporate task is that you find some type of unification in it, and that's what we're trying to do.
I think you guys are doing a pretty good job at that, because for the soccer game when they played Barry, you guys offered transportation to the game, and we had a really good turnout, in my opinion. Right. We had staff and students interacting with each other, which we didn't have before.
Right.
And I feel like as a community, that's what we need, because if more students get interacted with their professors,
correct,
I feel like that builds a better bond, because you don't know what you could use your professors for. Like, say I come for a job here and I need a letter of recommendation, I can go to Professor Thompson saying, hey, I want to get a job here. I was a student. And now since we have that bond, it's not like, oh, what do I say? It's natural. Everything good will come natural.
As much as people think in today's society that athletics is about money, the end game, athletics is really about human capital. It's about relationships. It's about networking. And it's about being able to build something that is pretty much unbreakable. Over the course of years and time, you'll find that people still connect that, they were brought together in athletics.
I feel like, because I'm a basketball player, we're in practice now, preseason, and I feel like everything you're saying is totally true. Because one day, like our coaches have told us, the ball will stop bouncing. So I feel like Atlantis University at that point is giving us, I don't have to just focus on basketball thinking I'm going to make it. Atlantis University is giving us a top-notch education.
Correct.
And it's building a family. Like, I made so many friends here. I done learned so many things. Like, I'm from New York.
Right.
Coming down here, it showed me Miami, and it showed me, like, I could really be here. I have people who I could fall back on that really care.
Well, what brought you to Miami, though?
What brought me to Miami? Coach Twan gave me a chance. I had 2 torn ACLs, and he gave me a chance when nobody would look at me, so I'll forever be loyal to him. And when he told me what Atlantis was about, it was something where I thought I would want to be here. This is where I want to be. And meeting the staff, meeting you wonderful people, meeting Rosie, meeting everybody here is just like, it's always a smile on somebody's face. Nobody will turn their back on you.
Right. So in basic terms, Coach Antoine basically shared the vision with you.
Yeah.
And he brought you in. And that's the top part of recruiting that you can never, ever change.
With Coach Antoine, he's a hard coach. Like yesterday, we had a deep conversation about what he wants me to do. He's a hard coach. But he's not only a hard coach, he's a loving coach. He's not going to leave a player stranded out there.
Right.
He would never do that.
Right.
And I feel like that's with all coaches. Because even when I first met you and the other football coaches, you guys were genuine people asking us, how are you doing? And that means a lot, because you don't know what somebody's going through. So them words, I feel like, could take it a long way.
Right. And that's part of what we're trying to build as a community with CAT, even as coaches. We come from different backgrounds and different understandings. But what we try to build is a community again, because with everything that we do, we want to be together. It's hard to ask our student athletes to be one if we're not one.
Yeah.
So it has to start from the top. And the main thing is that you have to have a mindset of building a nucleus. And once that nucleus is built, you can begin to let it build a community.
Once you have that foundation, I feel like, and that's what the athletic department has. Y'all have a foundation. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know y'all roles, and y'all put that efficiently. Right. Y'all make sure, like Coach, the other day we wasn't in class because some people, their schedules messed up. He held us all accountable because we're one team. We're just as strong as our weakest link. So if one person doesn't want to go to class, in his eyes, that means everybody doesn't go to class. Right. So this helps us motivate, like, all right, everybody be in class. Everybody has to do this. And I feel like with that mindset, at this school, we're creating leaders. We're not creating followers.
Correct.
Y'all putting us out in the world to lead, not to follow.
Yeah. That's our vision for athletics, to build passionate, strong leaders that will be able to go out and make an impact on society.
Absolutely. And I just want to add in there on my end as a SID, I think the beautiful part about it is I get to showcase you guys. I get to show not only our community, but the world, the social media world of what we're about, and just show them the fun that we have. Like you said, we always have a smile. We always have something going on.
Yeah.
We do a lot of events. We have networking opportunities. We have professional development for you guys. We have a ton of things that just you have access to that will help you not only now on the road, but also in the future once you're no longer at Atlantis, but an alumni of Atlantis.
Yeah,
So
you do a lot. You really do a lot.
Thank you.
You make sure, like you always, like with
Correct.
the student ambassador, you do a lot for real. And that doesn't go unnoticed.
thank you.
You do the videos, you give us ideas. Like we talked about it for like 10 minutes. What is this about? What we want this to be? And we're gonna see that fully through. I'm gonna make sure of it.
So by athletics being the heartbeat of the university, Kat is our.
She's our eyes.
She's our eyes.
Yeah.
She's our makeup. She's the person that causes us to be seen by society.
Yeah, no doubt. Like she's the eyes. Like she puts something to it and she makes sure we see it through fruition.
Correct.
She's the eyes.
And the beautiful part about it is she shows us when we're not at our worst. Nobody sees us at our worst. She only gets the best sides of us.
Yeah.
And she delivers it to the public.
She brings amazing energy. And when you bring amazing energy, you shall receive amazing energy.
Correct.
Simple as that.
Hey, forks up.
Forks up. And that was a brief introduction. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And next week, we're going to have coaches on. Following weeks, we're going to have players. Red Talk is all about the community. We're going to have anybody you want to see. Let us know on the Instagram who you guys would like to see. And with that, I would like to thank my guests for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if it ain't red, we ain't talking. Forks up. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.